Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last video we introduced SpaceClaim and what it can do. Now it's time to actually start using it and create your first simple 3D model. In this episode we will talk about navigation. We will use the pull tool and do the first 3D model. So let's start with the navigation basics. Now before we create anything together, the first thing you need to learn is how to move in 3D space. This is very important because if you are not comfortable with navigation, everything else will feel difficult. So let's start with the basics. In SpaceClaim, to rotate the view, we have just to click on the scroll wheel and rotate around. As you can see, now we are rotating the view. If you want to zoom in and zoom out, you just scroll it forward and backward. In case you want to move the view or pan it, you have to click on the control button together with the scroll wheel and move around. As you can see now, we are moving the view of our model. Now take a few seconds to practice this. Just move around the workspace until it feels natural. This step might seem simple, but it makes a big difference, especially for those who are working with other CAD software and use other buttons to do the same function. Just practice to make it feel natural. Now let's look at the most important tool in SpaceClaim, which is the pull tool. And in order to see that, let's draw the cube form again together. I will delete the actual model and let's do this together. So in the toolbar, we choose from design the sketch mode. I will choose one of these axes. For now I will choose the y-axis and I will click on the plan view. Now from the toolbar again I will choose the rectangle. I will click on this point, the coordinate system. I will tip, for example, 10 millimeter. Now to jump to the other dimension side, I will click on tab, and after that I will click again 10 millimeter, enter. As you can see right now, we have the square form. I will go back to design and 3D mode. Now we got the square surface. Now to see it better, as you know, we will click on the scroll wheel and rotate it around. Now we are seeing better our square face. Now we go to pull tool, we click on it, we click on the surface we have, and I will tip 10 millimeter, enter. As you can see right now, we have the cube form with 10 millimeter each side, and that using the pull tool. Of course, you can move the surface manually. We can do it for example by clicking on this surface and move it up and down, or even choose a specific value. But let's make it as before, and let's make further adjustment on this model just to make or practice more. I will go to the design again, sketch mode, and I will click on the top surface, for example, plan view, and now I will take circle. For example, I will click on this point and I will write 5 millimeter as a diameter and enter. We go back to design and 3D mode. I rotate the view by clicking on the scroll wheel, and as you can see we have now the circular surface on the top of our cube. Now after clicking on pull, I can click on this circular face and I can get it up and down, as you can see. Let's make it 5 millimeter on this direction, for example, for now. As you can see, we have just created and modified our first 3D model in SpaceClaim. It's not so hard, it's so easy. You can do like, of course, further like adjustment on this model until you have done with this. Keep it simple and try a few variation in your own. In the next video, we will explore more tools like move and learn how to edit shape more precisely. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next part of the series. And let me know in the comment if you have any questions or what you have like to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.